It's not like if you're having bad luck with a god, I would say go practice. You just need to be able to hit them with your abilities. If you really feel like you're really not succeeding, I would say then change up the items. I try not to focus on items and abilities too much. Like I said, with a lot of gods, more than not, like I would say out of the 57 gods, I would say 46 or 48 of them, their custom items really fit their playstyle for what they're really meant to do in a lot of situations. I mean, obviously you'll come up against what I said in certain streams where God, his playstyle isn't conducive to what he's doing, like Bakasar. If you leave it on custom, he really won't output a lot of damage. I'm just waiting for Loki to pop back up and try to gank Zeus. He won't put a lot of output damage in the beginning, and even mid game, he'll just put a lot of spontaneous damage in late game. Let me just try to see if Zong is there, because I see he hasn't logged.
An ally has been slain.
I typed this keyboard live. And it would have been more fortunate if you'd have been around someone. I'm hoping he pops up. There we go. They shouldn't have attacked. The Odin should have pulled back a long time ago. We only got one kill, but that's still better than nothing. But they shouldn't have been attacking. That was a good Janus attack. But he's so close to the base. I just stopped to save myself. It doesn't make sense attacking. That's her spiders and her. She does a lot of damage mid to late game. And then let's just try to reach out to Zong again. If you don't see someone auto-log like that, I don't want to... I'm just going to point this out so you notice. Some people might move because they're getting frustrated they're not dominating. Oh, well, that means he auto-log. But some people will move. It just means that they're not playing, but, they don't want to get auto-log because there's an auto-log penalty. Like I said, the things that get you frustrated, stick through them. He'll probably log back. It could be his connection or... there's a lot of people in this world. There's different personalities. Someone might get frustrated, or it could be the connection. Like I said, you'll see on the stream, I don't tend to go through that a lot. It's rare I'll have those latency or lag issues. I mean, I know they're in every game, but like I said, I don't tend to really experience them like that. All of them had beads. I'm going to use this to escape. Let me just put up the ball.
Retreat!
Also, I haven't said this yet, but I have a friend coming later on. I'm not sure what time he's arriving. I told him arrive in the building, just give me a call. If he comes through, I might stop the stream and throw up Street Fighter. This is an old friend of mine. Now, he's a friend where he tends to get really cocky in fighting games, where he knows, like, out of all my friends, I'm the best in fighting games because I've concentrated on playing them. I like them a lot out of all the genres, more than any genre. And he talks a lot of crap when we're around people. So I told him this is the perfect opportunity to live stream and show the world who's really, that shit. I mean to curse, I'm sorry. Who's really the real deal. And, put up a shut up. So we're going to be able to see if he's afraid. That'll be a cool free live stream. I'm going to use my beads so he doesn't do any damage to me. And we're going to see if, because if I lose, you're going to see it. You're going to see who's winning and losing. I'll let him. I have a wide selection of games on my Steam account. I'll let him choose the game. I have all of the Street Fighters. I even purchased BlazBlue. I've never played that. Like I said, I'm more of a PC gamer than a console gamer. So the only BlazBlue was released, I believe it was on the Games for Windows Live platform. And that platform is, I'm not sure if it's in slumber or if it's finished. But I know it's been recently ported to Steam. So that's why I was waiting for it. Now, in the transition, it didn't keep the multiplayer. But I didn't expect the community to be big anyway, so I just went ahead and purchased so I could show more local co-op play. A lot of games I've been recently purchased. I know I'm in the thousands of game already, and a lot of people saying why are you still buying games. A lot of games I'm purchasing recently are local co-op games, and it's for the stream too. Like I said, I'm kind of topped up in terms of games. I don't really need to make any more purchases, so. Like I said, all support will go to the stream. I'm not really seeking support for financial gain. This wasn't the intention of the stream, All of I want to like keep this the license subscription I have that I'm doing. I want to get this into turbo so there's no ads. You know, a lot of the funds have been depleted off of my just random purchases for the stream, but it not being thinking, oh, if I'd have got that, that would have really helped. Let me just try to escape because you never know what he'll do. Yeah, see, I heard him vanish. He could try to burst damage with me for. Let me just try to really play some defense. They're gonna pick up him. Oh yes! Wow, caught that on the stream. 2 wins, but look how close it is. I mean, come on, come on, come on, come on. Even if we would have lost, I mean, come on, it's so close. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Keep trying to give you as many games as I can. There's gonna be an intermission later. Nowhere around this time now. I'm just still, like I said, I'm waiting for the friend to arrive in the building. He might not arrive. He might arrive, real late. If he arrives too late, I'm just gonna head out because we're also supposed to be buying some equipment. I was thinking, this is just a spontaneous thing. I was thinking that I wanted to, because I have a Wii, but it's up in storage. Like I said, I want to stream multiple games beyond my Steam client too, because most multiple game, most I meant to say most Nintendo games, they don't release their first party games from their platforms. They tend to leave it on their Nintendo platforms. So what I wanted to do is, I don't have a Wii U yet, but I have a Wii, and I know my son will sometimes visit me in the building, and my friends said they want to come by and join the stream sometimes and help out, just being background voices, helping with, feedback and critiquing. But generally, they're just going to be on the stream with me. So I just basically, that's the reason why I was thinking of the Wii to get it. I saw there's some things I can buy on Amazon. That's also I was waiting for support. If you can go to the Twitch site and see where you can support me. All forms of support help. It doesn't have to be a donation. It can be a sub. Subs help. They put me on the front page. I can be seen. But beyond that, there's a part I can attach to the Wii, and I can live stream it through the streaming account I'm using right now. So I wanted to just show you gameplay of that. I'm a hoarder in games. I tend to buy a lot of games for whatever platform I'm playing on. In my Steam, I have 1,000, but I believe my account dates back to 2010 or 2011. So that is a little bit far back. A lot of them are games, a lot of them are games on sale, a lot of indie purchases. I like to support indie developers. A lot of them are green light. A lot of them are off website. You know those deals out there where you get deals on Amazon. Like, I would say sometimes hold off on making a game purchase because I could have got Borderlands 2, like everything, all the deals sell in one for one good price because Amazon one time had that deal. But I was so impatient that I had bought that in the Game of the Year edition and some extra pieces of deals. I don't have everything for that game. I haven't even ended part 1 yet. I was playing part 1 when the GameSpy servers were alive and they were, to me, terrible. Hold on. You're just giving people a general notice. Cool. We have a tank. I don't need to be a tank. We have a wow. I can really give you a mage. All right. So we have a warrior. We have a mage. We have a. Ooh, I can give you assassin. Well, last night. I'm sorry I didn't give you Loki, but if you check in the beginning of the stream, you'll see that I was so tired. I thought I was playing with Loki. So, like I said, I'm gonna put all the archives on YouTube. So you check my YouTube account. It's conveniently attached to the Twitch page. You check that out and you'll see that I did really good with Loki. I think I had 12 kills, 5 deaths. Oh, let's see. I'll give you the monkey. What's crazy? I wasn't giving him a lot of attention because when I first played with him in closed beta, I was getting a lot of kills. Like I said, the gods I tend to get a lot of kills with, I tend to get bored with them. I like to deliver myself my own challenge. I tend to, yeah, I try to give myself a challenge. So I'll stay away from guards who just, put a lot of burst damage. Guards where you have to really think outside the box with. That's my own little strategy I like to formulate. So I was getting a lot of kills with him, so I had stopped. Then near when it went from closed beta to open, I had came back and started playing with him. And I'm not sure if, because I don't read all of the patch notes, but I'm not sure if they nerfed him somewhere in the patch notes. Well, that's cool. We both have the screaming mouth, but I'm not sure if they nerfed him because the next time I play him, like I said, I tell him to use the custom builds. I was playing with him. He wasn't putting that much damage, but recently coming back to him after final, and this is beyond patch where the king has come out. He's really deadly. I would say that if you see me, and not just me, the monkey in any other skin or just in general, try to play a game where you're backing up a lot. Don't rush him down. He can do a lot of burst damage, even early game. And a monkey riding a satellite. Like I said, every character you'll see, if you check out the old YouTube archives, you'll see that I have majority of skins. Like I said, I'm only missing 5 to at max 9 skins. I don't like to get doubles, but I have the majority of skins.
Thanks.
So I always try to show you the skins, to show you, new style of gameplay. I notice a lot of videos out there, it's just people using the regular skins. A lot of free-to-plays, a lot of people use the regular skins. I will also want to show off my Terra. I have a cool mount in that, and I have 2 cool mounts in that, and I want to show off my Rift account. I bought a lot of. Another thing about me in free to plays, I tend to go off how the gameplay is. If I'm not getting a lot of cool armors, I'll just go ahead and if they have armor sets, I'll go ahead and buy armor sets. So I have sets in Rifts, and what I started doing was I started buying the armor sets and leaving them how they were. But then I started getting bored on how they were, so then I started getting the armor sets and changing, like mismatching them with other armor sets on how they looked. So yeah, I have a whole assortment of armor sets. I dyed some of them so they can mismatch. I have a whole lot of mounts in that game. I'm going to do a showcase for each free-to-play I have, and then I'm just going to give you a general gameplay. I'm going to always come back and give you, a good amount of gameplay. But like I said, I have a lot of games. I don't want to just focus on one. Oh wow, I thought she wasn't going to use her thing. I used my ultimate trying to keep her in the base. Try to clear minions. Yes, he's very, yeah, he might get the kill. Oh, there we go. You know what's funny? I never felt that he was deadly, but I don't know. A lot of people have been enthused in playing with him, and they've been doing really good with him, like. Provide some damage for the team. We need to get the kills up and push minions. See, like, she's an assassin, so that's why she's doing so much damage. Remember, if your character has a escape move, use it. She's done. Yeah, like I said, you see, like how I escaped and she got killed. That's why I said, try not, if you're gonna go for a tip for tap, try not to think that way in this game. Try to escape and let someone else pick the kill up. It helps the team. Try to be more of a team player than a MJ. I'm just gonna escape to stay away from them. Yeah, even if you're not having sustained damage on you, try to just use your escape, early, so you can avoid taking sustained damage. When you're up, usually by 50 to 75 to 100 points. I usually like to be 75 to 100. Then you can worry about getting buffs to give you a little bit more of an advantage. I'm gonna use my ultimate to try to keep shock from escaping. I'm just gonna focus because he seems to be their tank. I see Ymir is built for. They tried to switch it around. Ymir is built to put a lot of damage because Ymir's breath and stun don't usually last so long and do that much damage. I see they built shock as damage. Also, that's not a wide known strategy, but sometimes people try to switch it up on you. They'll build the warrior tanky and the tank more damage outputting because some tanks, I would say in a rare case, Bacchus is good to being an output tank, but I would never really say pick a tank if that's your goal in the game is to think about putting output like damage. Yeah, I don't have this, but I'm so